Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another evening of some fantastic sim racing. And I am looking forward to this. Another 3 minutes of free practice for these guys. We've got a long race ahead of us on Suzuka. We don't know if it's going to be raining. We don't know if it is going to be just as cloudy as it is. But let's see how it goes. Okay, we made some changes and hopefully everything will be going as planned. Okay, who's on track? Mr. Rousseau. Shane is on track. Let's hope this all is going to be flowing nicely. Seems like I need to make a couple of changes on the mic. Switch this one. Hopefully that will make a change. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yo. Busy with 10,000 things at the same time. Let's see. Practice is coming to an end. The cars will jump into a quali and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Hope everybody's excited as I am. 19 guys on track. Why should I be in the pits? We got a Porsche on. Oh, alrighty, off to qualifying we go. And I really hope everybody is ready for this fantastic session. Alrighty, McLaren goes out. See some nice new liveries for the guys. all the silver guys are jumping out. Ready to get those tires warm and ready to go. I don't know where to focus. Becky, thank you for the join. Sorry about I had to make a last minute mic and earphone change. I'm hoping this is not too bad. So please give us some feedback there. Jay Forsleur has just joined us tonight. Welcome, good luck. JT, you better be top 5 tonight. Who else have we got? Jan Weitenbach will definitely bring up the pressure as well. Nice and consistent. Don on the Mustang. Meneer Jordan. All looking good. Freaky, what do you think about the new little logos that I've added there? Hopefully they will keep the views good. Don't get like cocky. Alright, who's going to be on the leaderboard? Let's see who ends where. I actually want to be on JT. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, anything but that. You need to jump out very quickly. There we go. If you make a mistake, you've only got one chance to rectify it. And now he needs to go balls to the walls for the next 2 laps before his time is up. Making 1 or 2 more small changes. And let's quickly check how that goes. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Freaky, yes, my chum, I am sweating. Like I said, last minute changes. Not for the faint-hearted. This might just has to be sufficient enough for tonight. Okay, lap times are up. Meneer Buitenbach, so far so good. I think that's about 2.5 seconds off the pros, maybe a little bit more. Hopefully he'll keep everybody at bay on the start. Alderson also, welcome to a fantastic event and good luck on track. Alrighty, privateer. I must say the livery actually looks quite good. Standing out from the crowd. Kom meneer Mostert. Ry daai voor, papa, ry daai voor. Neil Struble, JT. Not a lot of time to get that lap in. Steek hom, papa, steek hom. Oopsie, I hope he didn't dirty it. Righty, Don the sniper. Go, 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 go. Every lap counts. Let's see who ends up where. Buitenberg still top of the silvers. And the rest is all coming in. So far, so good. I think the pros are lining up. Do they quali? Let's have a look. Yeah, and they're all ready to rumble. And they are off. Alrighty, fresh air for them. While the last silver guys will be finishing up their lap times and hopefully doing very, very well. Well then, good luck to Jan Buitenbach on a half-working rig tonight, but hopefully it will carry out. And yeah, it's always great to have a new rig, a new wheel, a new set of pedals coming along. Can only mean a little bit more seat time, better lap times, and better results. Alright, these guys are finishing up. This JT is trying to snag another lap time. In between the pros. Ooh, not good. Don is also still out on track. Ah, he's done. Unfortunately, could not get a lap time in. Ooh, Don. Okay. Let's see who is going to be where. Shane, who had a great race previous event. Van Heerden, all the pressure. In between we had Mr. Shanahan, so we're really looking forward to the top 5 here and seeing who will be doing what. Five minutes. I wonder if I shouldn't make a mic change quickly and see if that's going to work. So let's do not stop the stream. I do apologize if it's going to be going quiet for a while, but let's see where Van Heerden is going to be ending on this. this mic would sound a lot better. We're hoping so. Turkie, nog iets van jouw kant af? Let's quickly have a find out. Alrighty. And the lap times are coming in. Van hier in het 202. I wonder why. Okay. Dankie Marco. We are trying to sort that out. I did a last minute mic swap. I'm not too sure exactly what went wrong. So please keep me informed on what is going on. Okay, Marco. Marco, I think the quality of the stream is not bad either. I'm trying to work on that quality section as well. Alrighty, back. Still Mr. J van Erden and Kellen Mawa not far behind him. We some settings here. Okay, we are streaming. Wonder. Alrighty. Marco, yes, I'm on the phone as we speak. See the quality you can at least now set up to 1080, which is a lot better. You just need to figure out the sound one step at a time. I do apologize if it is a little bit dodgy tonight. I mean, we are in the East Rand. I mean, it is what it is, right? Alrighty, Mr. Shanahan 201. We are getting there. Then still there. Shane just behind there. Ooh, here as well. And Dean as well. This is going to be an awesome race. There is 30 seconds left. Who is going to get the last lap in and make the last couple of corners count in tonight's race? At Suzuka, we still don't know if it's going to be raining. We don't know if it is going to stay as it is. But it's a long event. I hope the pit strategies is working out correctly. Dankie Marco. Mike is beter, karre is vreemd. I'm not too sure what the situation can be there. I'm still trying to see if I have, and maybe I should do that. Alrighty, qualifying came to an end. Ooh, Ron van der Walt just didn't get the right lap time in, unfortunately. But that is the guys at the moment. Shannon, Van Heerden, Groenewald, Keilen Mawa, Koetser, Koetsier, Sanders, Jordan, Buitenbach, all the guys. Oh, good to see the silver guys chasing lap times. Fantastic. Stoffberg and the Porsche. Vosloo has just joined us. Was die nuwe man? I hope he didn't DC. Well, we definitely got one or two more guys. Alrighty. Okay, I think my sound is better and the car is better. I hope so. Lucky Yanni. Alrighty. Let's just wait for the server to make its necessary changes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Thank you, Marco. Okay, look at that. Really, really good. Even with the BOPs counting in your favor and sometimes not, the guys are really, really driving very, very well tonight. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We got Sepertorius that unfortunately needs to start on the pits. We got Don the Sniper who could not get a full lap in, unfortunately, but he can have a look what is going on from behind and hopefully pull back a position or two. Lakamana. Righty, as we're waiting for the server. Couple of nice liveries tonight. Kellen going a little bit different as usual. Grey, red and black. Same with Mr. Vosloo. Mana, dis mos nou mooi. Alrighty. I should actually play some elevator music while we're waiting for the server. Let's get my phone on silent. Dun 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 dun. Marco, ek is in vir 'n lang skof. Jy is doodreg, meneer. Unfortunately, somebody has to do it. And I have offered up my racing seat to sit behind 3 nice little screens and hopefully getting the stream sorted for next year. And then again, I must say there's a lot of stuff planned for next year, so I'm hoping you guys are still going to be part of us for the great year. Another season with MSA. We got another Africa Cup coming up, and yeah, we are definitely looking forward to some fun-filled, action-packed racing. We got some fun events coming up. We have got some endurance coming up. A lot of things planned. Right, is Don deciding to try and warm up his tyres here in the pits. Freaky, Jaja will get there. We never know. It's a long race. It's really a long race. Anything can happen. At the end of the day, it's all about keeping your pace and just making sure everything goes according to plan. And at least I can have a beer, not drinking and driving tonight. Alrighty, ready for the formation lap coming up. Guys, quickly double checking pit strategy, tire temps, fuel, and just wiggling those necks and arms and fingers for this long 1.5 hour race coming up. All good to go. Ek hoop meneer Pretorius gaan nie drive druk nie. He needs to start on the pits tonight, unfortunately due to some penalties and some previous incidences on races, but this is part of racing. Marco, fantastic value add, thank you very much. Yeah, we can always need assistance from time to time, but please don't give up your racing seat. There's definitely plenty things coming up next year, so you need to be in your seat. You cannot give up your pro position. Jy het hard gewerk vir hom. A lot of work went in, so you need to keep up there. But yeah, PC for the next year. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm keeping Colson on the side as well, because it's lucky to be with the console guys. Anyway, back to racing. Yeah, unfortunately David can't assist with commentating tonight, so
20
he
seconds.
is going to join us for the next time. 15 seconds to go. Warm up starts. Lights are flashing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Righty, while we're waiting for this formation lap, thank you, Freekie. If you guys can give me just a little bit of a feedback on, I've got this one going. I think it's just a nice to have. Doom, 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 doom. Right, and they are off. Alrighty, on the brakes, on the throttle, warming up the brakes, warming up the tires. Where would we spectate? I am thinking Kalen Mawa on the front is the right. He's got pressure from Shane, he got pressure from Dean, and then after Dean is Saunders. Oh, this is going to be an action-packed race. Let's stick with Kalen. Yes, I'm going to press the drive button. We're going to stick. Oh no. Like a console. There we go. Alrighty, still warming up. That. We go there, and hopefully that is even better. Alrighty. Alright, thanks again Marco Freekie joining us on the YouTube channel. We've actually had some family of JT a while ago, and I think it was Neil Struble as well. So yeah, we would like to get them back on the chat groups. No, I can't see the track. Waar is hulle nou? Amper daar. Long left-hander. Marco, thank you very much again for the feedback. Yes, we have been talking, working in the background with a little couple of small things coming up. there's still a lot coming up. We're going to try and keep it as professional as possible, especially with our American friends, you know. But yes, we are getting small steps, which will equal to better quality of the small things. It's going to make a massive difference. Righty. Second last corner, then they've got the chicane. Nee, is nie hy nie. Ja, dis hy. Okay, and then we'll change back to the other screens the moment we get the start going. Look at the formation. Lexus, Lexus, Lexus. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight. Alrighty, last chicane they go through. Alrighty, team YouTubers, give us a top 3. Let's go, let's go. And we are going to have green lights very, very soon. And I think Lexus will most probably have the legs, but that Ferrari... Jay van Heerden gaan hulle definitief keeper. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Mawa in the middle. A little bit of the grass on the back there. So far so good. Everybody is on track. I see 2 guys at the back. Pretorius has left the pits. Alrighty, the other 2 guys with the incident are back on track. So far so good. All forming into a line, and that's what we like. It's us out of the competition. Becky. It's a cool rankie, mate, Chom. It's a cool rankie. We're having some juice tonight. Alrighty. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There's already a little bit of a battle there with Kalen. Oh, Van Heerden going a little bit wide, but it's still a long race. Just remember that. So far, so good. JP, Shanahan, Mawa. Ah, well, you never know. JP Shanahan tonight. You must not forget about Shanahan and Shane Goodseer as well. Just waiting for the first lap to finish. No, not too sure where the rest of the guys disappeared to. Okay, so far so good. Waar is Shane? Het hy 'n ongelukkie gehad? Are looking on the other screens instead of the main screen tonight. Alrighty, first lap is done and dusted. And we've got the Ford of Dean following closely. And there we go. Alrighty, first lap done and dusted. A bit like this. Shanahan with the fastest lap. Here behind him, Kellen Mawa. In. Shane all the way in the pits. Going in right now. Stick here, Van Heerden. Needs to make up the gap for Mawa. In not far behind him. And then we got Neer Buitenbach in 6th position. Just enjoying the no pressure racing at the moment, focusing on what needs to be done. And that little curve is net nie maklik nie, nee. It's actually an ugly curve. Alrighty, Mawak, oh, catching up to Pierre, slowly but surely. Cars are a little bit spread out, but the pressure will come soon. Where Van Heerden and Dean will catch up. while these guys are battling it out. I've got Vosloo also not far behind Gavin. And then we've got JT also not far behind these guys. No, gap is a little bit bigger. So far so good, the cars are keeping it clean on the front. Everybody falling into place. A little bit further down. One here or so. So the chicane is Neo Mike in here. Alrighty. Dean the sniper. Lekker hier op sy, I see a lot of battle scars. Then he jumps into the pits, not too sure what happened there. Ruan joining the pit with Sanders. Let's have a look. Closest time here would be funnier than chasing down Mawa. That is such a shit corner. Bouncy, 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 keep it inside. Becky, yes. Let's hope your brother can at least push for top 5. All first in silver, nothing wrong with that. Good pressure. Well, I'm sure you guys have been practicing together as well. And the whole SPR group again assisting each other by doing lap times, setups, and a lot of communication. Oh no, Mr. Sanders. Not good, not good. Hopefully you can clear that one. Very, very good. We actually got Pierre Groenewald, who's done the fastest lap at the moment, chasing down Mr. Shanahan. Fortunately, Shane Kutzer, obviously I think he had an incident, now all the way down to 16th. But yeah, you know he can make up a lot of gaps. Still got an hour and 24 minutes to go. Everybody clearing that chicane. Your ride height is important. Alrighty. Everybody falling into a nice rhythm. Good to see Dean top 5. All these silver drivers just doing their best. Even got the Porsche in the mix. Mr. Stoffberg. You've got JT in the pits. Not too sure if that is a strategy. Did he go light? Fill it up now and to keep it all the way till the end, but we know the tires are not going to last until the end. Righty, let's quickly have a look here. Oh, the gap between these guys are definitely not big. Shanahan is gaining a little bit, but Mawa is putting a lot of pressure on Groenewald, who's just done the fastest lap. I think Mawa wants to get this win. Pushing very, very hard. Yeah, Biggie cool wrong, Ricky. Yeah, nothing wrong with a lack of ice cold Coke, on a Monday night. After a whole weekend of plenty tequila for my birthday. But yeah, it was good. Alright, Deanie, come Chom. We need you to push up. Just change a little bit later. Just ref on meneer Roy, papa. Ref on meneer Roy. And he's another second behind. Okay, I'm thinking definitely Galen is chasing down Pierre. And Pierre is going to feel the pressure just now. Else is here. Vosloo is not far behind Gavin. Everybody is here just
getting into the rhythm. Don is chasing down Jan Buitenbach. There could be a potential fight coming up there. Frans Stoffberg with his Porsche in the pits, finishing up his first pit strategy. We got Shane moved up to 15th position. Sure that he'll make up more. Galen Mawa still with the fastest lap, 800 of a second behind Pierre. I must say it's not easy getting that Lexus firm to the ground on a long track like this. There's a little bit technical and fast corners. Shanahan is keeping it all together in the front. Who's up next? Who's up next? Jordan. He's chasing down Jan Buitenbach. So the lap times are a little bit further away. Kom Roan, druk hom papa, druk hom. Shane not far behind. Looks like he's also pressing quite hard, knowing that all the other guys still has to do 2 pit strategies. So I'm hoping he will gain with that. Did the calculation correctly. That Niels Struvel still all the way at the back. Still needs to do his pit stop as well. And look at this guy at 20th. Oh no, he's still in the pits, having his coke. Alrighty. Shanahan stolen the fastest lap from Galen Mawa, but Galen Mawa is again just trying to find his rhythm. And then you got Van Heerden behind him as well, and I think Van Heerden is just hanging in there to wait for the action to hopefully gain a position. Who's next on the list? Who's next? Everybody else is spread out nicely. Alderson, who's just joined us tonight, is also just hanging in there, keeping his towel dry, not making mistakes, and hopefully making a pass on Rousseau soon. Van Heerden catching up to Mawa. Oh, this is a long, endless race tonight. So please hang in here with me. Let us play one of these again. Kaboomie dish, nee? Net so. Fantastic. Alrighty. No, this car's just sounding so awesome. Alrighty. And Jay van Heerden is chasing down Galen Mawa. I think he knows how to handle the pressure. The last race between Shanahan and Shane and everybody else, and he kept his head on straight. Mr. Balderson, make a move, make a move. Ruan van der Walt stealing the fastest lap from Shanahan. That can be done. Alrighty, looking good. Shane not catching JT as yet, but it's still a long race. Van Heerden obviously just losing a little bit more time. And the gaps are growing in the front slightly. Hope everything else is in order. Tire wear, fuel strategy, everything else. Van Heerden haal hom maar weer in. I'm sure he's in the making a pass soon as well. Let's quickly go back to who's who in the zoo at the back. So far so good. Good clean racing tonight. Still got an hour and 15 minutes to go. We're really hoping that Shane will make up some positions due to the other guys' pit stop coming up. Oslo, Balderson, Rousseau, Gavin, Jordan and Jan. But the gaps are a little bit big. He needs to chase that Lexus. Alrighty, Dean, you need to catch up to Mr. Van Heerden, please, because wie's agter jou? Dis nie Jan nie. Is dit Rousseau? He is behind. Ferrari, that is a Ferrari. They already lapped one or two guys. Well done. This gap is just too big, Dean. We need to push. 2 seconds there. Jordan is still chasing down Jan. The gap is just 800 of a second up to 1.5 seconds. It's all doable. Just need to keep the pressure really hard. Getting fresh air, lekker op sy eie, keep the pace. Rowan van der Walt still with the fastest lap. Ooh, who was that? Who was that? No, who is there? There's a lot of guys. The Manic. So we're hitting some traffic. The guys just passed Sniper. Definitely catching a little bit more traffic. Meow. Alrighty. All falling into line. Marwa catching again to Pierre. I think they had a little bit of a traffic and seized the opportunity to make up some time. Van Heerden also not too far behind him. Jordan. Gap is closing. Kom Jan, jy moet ry my chom. Is Jan bietjie rustig. Hy moet nie rustig wees nie, hy moet bietjie ry. No, I'm only joking. No guys, it's a long race. You've still got an hour and 12 minutes to go, so just stick to the lap times. Stick to the racing line and just focus. Concentration is important. Stamina is just important. So, yeah. Gavin hanging in there. Rousseau chasing down Gavin. And Jordan chasing down Buitenbach. And we've got Balderson slowly but surely catching up. Van der Walt still with the fastest lap. It doesn't look like any traffic for Shanahan as yet. Pushing the Lexus as hard as he can. Getting this gap as big as possible. Don't know what the strategy was between Team SDR, but I'm hoping it will work out correctly. This Pierre is getting all the pressure from Kalen. Slowly but surely catching up. waiting for Pierre maybe to make a mistake or just go a little bit wide. Van Heerden still hanging in there. Then Sia catching up to the sniper. I'm sure there's a couple of blue flags flowing, vying, flagging on the side, wappering. That's the right word I'm looking for. Ja, die vlag is wapper daar, die blauw is. Okay. Alrighty, Shane has made the move on JT. Shane up to 13th position. And he's another 8 seconds behind Ruan van der Walt. Don't go too wide there, Shaney. Oh no. He unfortunately missed the chicane completely. Ooh. Ooh. Not too sure if he got a warning, but he made the decision. And that is why the chicane off-ramp is there. Righty, let's keep on pushing, Shaney. Mostert and Stoffberg. I'm hoping Stoffberg is enjoying the Porsche like we do, Marco. Awesome car. A lot of seat time needed to understand the Porsche. But they've got their own little battle going on here at the back. And Mostert just checking where he can make a pass. Learning his lines. Righty. Saunders. Not too sure what's going on here. Who's who? Who's where? Is Dean 2 laps down? Does he need to take? If he's going to take over with Saunders, is he going to gain a position? Or is he going to unlap himself? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, so also not far behind Gavin, slipstreaming all the way. I see Van Heerden back on Kalen. Oh no! Oopsie. Balderson going off the track. No, sorry, Rousseau going off the track. Not too sure exactly where he hit the little patch of grass. Hope that wasn't too serious and too much damage to his Ferrari. Looks like a battle scars, ne? Alrighty. And then we got Kalen chasing down the Lexus again. These gaps are just small, big, too big to follow all the time. Okay. Ruan Mostert still chasing down the Porsche. And they're very, very close. Is he going to make the move? And he is. No, yes, no, yes, no. Trying to keep on the inside line. Luckily the track is wide enough. But he is jumping in that slipstream. Putting a little bit more pressure on Stoffberg, and unfortunately Stoffberg has made a mistake and he has gained the position. So let's hope he will fight to get that one back. They've still got an hour and 7 minutes to go. And JP van Heerden is back on Kellen Malwa. That gap is extremely small. Not too sure if the tire wear is now gaining, losing. Who is benefiting of the last 20 minutes of the race? 24 minutes of the race. Ron van der Vault moved up to 11th position. Shane Coetzee at 12. They need to push hard. And these guys should be coming in for the pit stop, depending if they go half within the next, I want to say 15-20 minutes, if all goes well. Alrighty, who was the next battles? Let's see, Stoffberg give up on the Ford. He's definitely lost a little bit of position there. Alrighty. Shane has got fresh air. Number 32 not far behind him, JT. Unfortunately, Ruan is here all alone. Hopefully enjoying the view while he's racing. Yeah, these gaps here in the front is definitely scanning a little bit. Not too sure. Okay, the cars are moving through the field as we see. Shannon Frenwald Mawa. JP Shannon Mawa. Well, we all got it. JP is definitely in the mix. Let's see who Freki and Marco pulled twice. Let's see how this is going to work out in the next hour and 4 minutes. And Shannon just pushing hard in the front. Man alive. Alright, everybody's gone through the field so far. Still got Forschler that still needs to pit. I must say these guys are actually doing very, very well. Oh no, there in the background, who was that? That was a Ferrari. Balderson. It's an ugly curve, mate, Joe. I'm sorry to see you spun out, but unfortunately it happens. It happens. I think he lost the position to Gavin. And we got Forschler chasing down as well. Great to see all these guys just keeping their pace. Gap is growing, but Van Heerden is definitely not giving up on Mawa. I think he's the only guy fighting as hard as he can. Try and gain a position to third. He needs the points. JT unfortunately all lacquer concentrating. Same with Shane, just giving it all your best. And I need to get behind the seat again. Right, that gap is a little bit big. I don't think that is for position. But Van Heerden keeping it nice together. No traffic for Shannon either. I want to say he's going to get traffic within the next lap or two. Number 25, he's catching up to Frans Stoffberg. And 74 74's Mostert. So far so good. And these three are just keeping the gaps, waiting for a mistake to happen. Just want to quickly check what is the lap time that Ruan van der Walt actually did in his Ferrari. 201.145. And 201.270. Man, this has been good. I think Pierre also had a fastest lap. 201.425. This was still in the early ages of the race. Let's see, Mawa 285, 201.285. Not too sure if the track temperatures are still high, still on optimum. But there's definitely going to be a battle between these three guys within the next 15-20 minutes, depending on their pit strategy and what they are going to be doing. Come Dean, you need to pick up the pace. That gap is just way too big. 354 Papa, Rayo Maniroy. Alderson chasing down Gavin. 7 seconds due to a spin out. Ruan van der Walt in the pits. Shane Kutzer jumping up all the way to 11th. I'm not too sure what that time difference is going to be until Rousseau goes in pits. Ja, while we'll be watching, let's say, Jay van Eerden. Let's do the odd unfortunately again because we can. Alrighty. Then just out of the hip tonight, massive thank you to all our incredible sponsors. As the LNR community, we continue to grow and push our limits of virtual motorsport. To take every moment to show our appreciation to the amazing sponsors that makes every race possible. We have got Simulator Cave that is bringing the racing experience to the life of a top tier sim equipment. Is there to assist on every virtual racer's dream setup. Make sure that becomes a reality. We do have got Legacy Emergency Specialists, EMS, LES, EMS, dedicated to saving our lives and supporting our community both on and off the track. And your continued committed support means the world to LNR. Next up we have got Laher's Auto Clinic, experts in their precision and performance, just like on track. And Laher Auto Clinic also keeping our LNR spirit running strong. Right, back to the racing. I see we've got some traffic coming up and the cars are keeping it clean. So far so good. Cellular City keeping us connected and powered up wherever it is tech, data or devices. Cellular City has got you covered, and they're getting us sorted from time to time as well. Virtual Assist Pro Solutions, also one of our massive sponsors, to the backbone behind the scenes, helping us manage, organize and grow with professional support and digital expertise. Dis 'n groot woord, nee? Lekker, lekker, lekker. Did I miss anybody out? I think that is it. Thank you again for refueling with our community, our passion, and helping us to keep the sim racing going. Righty. I think I need to take a breather after that one and retry it a little bit later. thanks again to our sponsors. Incredible all the way. And how's the lap times looking? Alrighty, let's have a look. Tequila in the pits, Jordan in the pits. Shane Kutzer jumped up to 8th position. Oh, there's a guy off the track over there. Let's quickly have a look. Where is... Also, Shane has just made the pass up to 7th position. Right, Shane, now you need to go, my boy. Alderston hanging in there after a spin or twice. I hope he is filled for the next 10-15 minutes just to get that gap as big as possible. Van Heerden, Groenewald and JP just sticking it out there. Ron van der Walt did his second pit stop as well. Still got 55 minutes to go. I'm hoping he filled it up completely and a brand new set of tyres at least to try and make up positions there. Maybe a different strategy. Do that. Waar is my honor friend? Right, he's getting a little bit of traffic. I'm hoping the guys are at least viewing all the blue flags waving. I didn't switch them off. Everybody making a clean pass there. One van der Walt chasing down Stoffberg. Now he made the pass on Stoffberg if I'm looking at this. Yep, Porsche's behind him. We're just waiting for this leaderboard to update. Unfortunately, Jordan is still 18 seconds ahead of, I'm lying, Gavin, and then you got Ruan. Needs to make up that gap. We've still got Niels Struble that still needs to make his first pit stop as well. Shane Kutzer moving up to 7th. Facing down Dean. This is going to be a good battle as well. Although Dean has got a little fresher tyres on his Ford versus Shane. Pierre Groenewald just making sure he gets that Lexus stuck to the tar road. Here's Shanahan catching up to a little bit of the slower guys. 580. Ford, he's catching up to Gavin. In front of Gavin is 74. 74 is Mostert. So they'll definitely, hopefully, see the blue flags and let the leader pass when it is safe to do so. Well done, Ruan, moving up to 9th position. Shane definitely catching up with Dean. I think this is a little bit of a battle to watch. And Shane goes wide. Is he gonna stuck it in? He's gonna stick it in. Oh, and overshoots a little bit. Hopefully that's not a penalty. Takes it nice and slow. Okay, back onto track. I must say the brakes on the Lexus is tricky. When you just missed and he throws the lights to Dean. Yeah, braking markers are so important. So important. Alrighty, let's wait for the next one to happen over here. Up in front, these guys are all just hanging in there. keeping it together. Shannon with a big lead. Let's see if he's got the traffic as yet. He is going to hit the traffic now. Fantastic. Thank you for keeping left. And he just goes. Big gap. These guys can still have a battle. We're waiting for their pit strategies to hopefully realize in the next, I want to say 5, maybe 10 minutes. Needs to come in for your first pit stop. Let's jump back to Dean, and here we go. Here's the battle. Two pro drivers keeping it steady. And both vehicles has got such long gears. Not too sure what wing any of them are running, but Shane definitely putting the pressure on Dean. See what's going to happen. Actually want to jump on board. Now it's going to pop me out. Yes, it's going to pop me out. Now I need to go back to... Come on! Console is so fantastic. Alderson, good sir. Nou gaan ek daai knopje druk. It'll be a bit loud in your ears, but this is how it sounds. It just sounds awesome. A little bit of a on board chasing down Dean. Side by side, they were side by side in this game. Not taking each other out. This is great sportsmanship. Good racing. Done the sniper in the pit, finishing up the second pit stop. Minutes to go. almost there. Okay. Give him a little bit of breather. There's another 46 minutes left. Alrighty. JP. Everybody's catching a little bit more traffic here. We missed out on Pierre Groenewald, has obviously made a mistake while we were spectating on Dean and Shane. Unfortunately, not too sure what happened with Pierre. Oh, slidey, but keeping it together. I'm not too sure if he went onto the grass. I'm not seeing any battle scars. Oh, he went for a pit strategy. He has gone to the pit. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, Pierre, get those tires warm, my bomb. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Always need to try and do this.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
It's still a long way to go. There is no lying in that. Alrighty, Shanahan has gone for the pit. Kellen Mawa in the lead for time being. No, yes, no, yes. Ek weet nie, wie kom waar uit nou nie. Wat nou? Who's who in the zoo here? Have they catched Shane? And Shanahan. See that? Yeah, let Shane also move a position after watching. He just moved out the way. Blue flag, fantastic. Kellen doing there. Balderson going in for his pit strategy now. Shanahan is out the pit. Van Heerden still needs to do his pit as well. And this is where the times are going to be changing soon. Where we have got Shane already did his second pit stop. And I'm really hoping he filled it up nicely. He's still got 43 minutes to go with whatever's left in that fuel. And tyres, I hope the tyre wear is good. Facing down the Aston. Of Kellen Mawa, who is now in the lead, and I'm sure he'll be pitting very soon. And he's just gone for the pit right now. Shanahan. Ooh. This is still at the bottom section of the track. This is going to be tight. Van Heerden now in the lead. Also still needs to make his pit strategy. Let's keep the eyes on Van Shanahan at the moment. Up the straight into the fast left-hander. Need to keep it together into the last chicane. Kellen still in the pit. Shanahan making his exit last corner onto the straight. Kellen still in the pit, not moving. And here goes Alexis. Alright, Shanahan back to his position. And I am sure Van Heerden is also going to be making a pit strategy very, very soon. Mawa getting out the pits at the moment. Ooh, there's nobody behind him. Pierre Groenewald still far behind, unfortunately. Man, JT moving up to 5th position. Well done, well done. We got Dean in the pits. He's only going in. Oh, I see a lot of damage. Oh no. That's going to keep him a while busy in the pits, unfortunately. While Shane will then make that move up to 6th position. I definitely think that Dean is going to be in there for longer than 30 seconds. Not good. Not good. Alrighty. I think these guys still need to... Scoreboard needs to update. And JP has gone for the pit. You can see the battle scars from behind. Shanahan at the bottom. Here not far behind. So it's very crucial. What are they going to be doing? Dean is still in the pits. Ruan van der Walt still the fastest lap for the race for the evening. Alrighty. Just waiting for these guys to go over the finish line for this to update. Shanahan. Oh, Shanahan is definitely first, then Pierre, then Mawa. Mawa is actually just 4.6 seconds behind Pierre Groenewald. JT still hanging in there. 5th position, well done. The strategy is working out correctly. Shane, you've got no pressure. You can just keep on pushing on that Lexus. Ruan also finished his pit strategies. He'll be pushing until the end. He'll obviously move up to Balderson as well if all goes to plan. Netse. Van Heerden back on track. Back to 4th position. No, he's got an open track, unfortunately a little bit further down from Kalen. Whole 15 seconds. That's a lot of time to make up, but he has got JT behind him. That's definitely going to put the pressure, and hopefully we'll have a look at this fight as well. Balderson going into the pit right now. Ruan moved up a position, 7 seconds behind Shane. But we're going to have another battle here between Pierre and Callan, maybe in the last 10-15 minutes of the race. They are definitely catching up a little bit more traffic, and that will slow them slightly down. There's a big gap between Shane and JT at the moment. I think all the way, I think it was 13th, all the way back to 6th. Well done. The same to JT. This is awesome. Another 37 minutes to go. Ellen Mawa catching up to Pierre. Let's have a look. Shanahan. Just focusing all the way. No traffic. Just pushing. Pierre has definitely got the lights of Kalen Mawa in his mirror on the straights. For Neerden, I think he's got a little bit of a gap. JT need to chase him down. I don't think the gap is quite big between Ruan van der Walt and Shane as well. Wie chase wie so onder? Unfortunately, Dean due to an incident, staying out in the pits to get his car properly fixed. Unfortunately, has cost him a couple of positions. Unfortunately, all of these guys will definitely gain a position if Jordan Rousseau, Buitenbach, Vosloo jumps to the pits. Let's check these guys. Just hanging in there. A little bit of a battle scars there on Jan Buitenbach's side on the McLaren. Nothing like a nip and tuck on the track. Myself, I still need to do 2 pit strategies as well. Ooh, did somebody go off the track? I saw some dust. I don't know if it was somebody. There's definitely a yellow car. Yeah, oh no. Rousseau going off the track. See a lot of battle scars. Getting out of the way. I think he's just going to nurse it all the way to to the pits. See the guys behind him also going off the track. Alderson, Vosloo. And then you've got the faster guys coming into the mix. And this is where Kalen hoping to make up a little bit more time. It's when you're hitting the traffic. JT, oh no. Penalty there. Unfortunate. Kalen Mawa throwing it a little bit light straight from behind. I'm not too sure. These guys should read the blue flags. He's going to the right. Thank you very much. Righty, Balderson also moving a little bit. No, he has not. Thank you very much for moving over. Galen to follow, but unfortunately not. Galen Mawa definitely putting the pressure. Oh, and he goes off the track. Not too sure if Balderson maybe moved him. Oh man, blue flags, guys. But again, as we said, when it is safe to do so. Another set of blue flags coming out. Does he go out the way? And he does go wide. And then going through the inside. Now he needs to make up. Another 32 minutes to go. He'll definitely be chasing down Groenewald. Pushing that Aston to the limits. Johan van der Walt moves up to 6. Ooh, going a little bit sideways, but keeping it together. Keeping it together. Don't push too hard. Shane also just hanging in there. Another 30 minutes. You don't know who's going to be the next fight. Although he's got a big clean track in front of him. Jan Buitenbach moved up, but he's definitely got somebody behind him. It's a Ferrari. It's definitely not Balderson. It's not Van Heerden. Would it be Niels Struwel? No. Rousseau, yeah. These two giving each other a lucky chase. Johan van der Walt still with the fastest lap. Alright, 30 minutes to go. Top 4 guys still need to do a pit stop. And we don't know what their last pit stop strategy is like. Kalen definitely pushing the limits on the Aston. JP 12 seconds behind Kalen Mawa. Alright, John, hang in there, another 30 minutes to go. Enjoy the fresh air. Let's have a look. They don't have any traffic in front of them. Shanahan has got, what is that, 96, he's got Weitenbach in front of him. Well, these battle in front of them going on, which he's going to be catching up to. This looks like a battle scar or so. Ferrari also just hanging in there. So with another penalty, he needs to sort out that one as soon as possible. Okay. These guys just hanging in there. Kalen slowly but surely getting there. Come Shane, don't miss your brake markers. These two will also have a battle very soon. Okay. Not too sure where Krista is watching the stream from. Kellen Mawa catching Pierre Groenewald is a second up. Another 27 minutes to go. Need to check what the gap is between Van Heerden and Shane. If it is too big, then they will stay in their positions. There's a groot gap. Kellen Mawa definitely doing better lap times, catching Pierre. 26 minutes to go. Has Kellen Mawa now set in the scope for Pierre, down to 1.4. I'm just really wondering what's going to be happening with pit strategies. Five minutes to go. Shanahan in for another lap. Yeah, just keeping it smooth. Another lap there. And another lap for Galen. Coming through the chicane now. Will JP stick out another lap? Yes, he does. 24 minutes to go. Good to see Pierre back on form. He was out for a while. Right back in full force. I must actually start playing some YouTube music in the background. What do you guys think? Oh, just to keep not listening to my voice all the time. Alrighty, this volgende op die lys. Eight seconds behind Shane. Alrighty, not too sure. Dean the sniper back into the pits. Neil Struble. Ferrari looks fine. Mr. Rousseau still a little bit of battle scars. Oh no, hope to keep it together. Okay, he has held it together. France in his Porsche, keeping it together as well. Good to see a Porsche on track between all these Ford McLarens and Lexuses. Mr. Forsleur. Dean with an unfortunate accident. Moved all the way down to 13th position. Who's in front of him? Was it 508? Yeah. Scaven, which you can maybe catch. AT in the mix here. In some passes. Not too sure who came out the pits now. Don is still there. Was that Jan Buitenbach that was in the pits? Yes, it was. These two obviously catching up each other now. Alrighty. Balderson chasing down Jordan. Could be a good fight. Oh no, Mawa is on top of Pierre Groenewald. I'm not too sure if that Lexus is now just losing a little bit more power, going a little bit wide. Like I said, it all comes down to the last pit strategy. Who's going to be ducking in first? Half a second behind Pierre, making it stick. And they are definitely cutting these chicanes. Bouncy, bouncy. Kalen jumps into the pit. Now, do not go to second gear like I usually do. Over eager to get over this line. Donovan still in the pits. I don't think he is going to finish. And I'm so glad he switched his vehicle off as well, otherwise that yellow flag will be waving all the time. So thanks for that, Don. Not too sure the reason for not finishing up. It could be your toe. He has had an incident on his toe. Alrighty. Galen Moa had a splash and dash. And now jumping out. Fortunately, Shane is a little bit too far back. Try and keep that gap as small as possible. Moa is back on track. All pit strategies cleared. I don't know how far these two guys are apart. Is JP van Heerden also just going to do a splash and dash? Oh, this is going to be so interesting in the last 20 minutes. Where are we going to watch Shanahan catching up with a little bit of traffic? Hopefully that won't slow him down. Best is to jump into the pits, clear that last one before you make a mess of passing all the traffic. And he says no, we do another lap. Let these guys battle it out on the front. Enjoy racing. JP Pierre only going over the finish line right now, so there's a big gap there. 16 seconds. JP also no pit strategy as yet. Let's go, 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 go. He's 12 seconds behind Pierre. Going through the chicane now. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be close. They need to push hard, hard and harder. Okay, let's check here. Who's who in the zoo? Alderson and Jordan. Buitenbach, unfortunately, moving down a position. And he has got Kalemawa blowing down his neck. There we go, out of the way. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. See you later. Okay, JT. And that's definitely a Ford behind him, which would be Gavin. They're not far apart either in the next 17 minutes. Anything can happen. Concentration is very important at this point in time. Niels Struble and Niels Struble and Stoffberg just enjoying each other's lap times, although Neil is a couple of laps down, but it is what it is. Okay, back to the front. Yeah, Shanahan still lucky in the lead. Alrighty. Splash and dash, I think, is important. Keep it as short as possible. 16 minutes to go. 24 seconds between Van Heerden and Mawa. Is that big enough for the splash and dash pit strategy? Oh, we've got the Porsche. Unfortunately, that went off the road. He made a lot of space for Van Heerden to make the pass. Thank you very much. These guys are just enjoying themselves. We are just waiting for the first pit stop so we can go to next level racing. Alrighty, these two guys are chasing each other down. Alderson, Jordan, Mostert, Van Heerden cutting a little bit of grass there with the lawnmower. Hang in there, Tom, hang in there. You only got 15 more minutes to go. Shane just keeping it together. Steek hom, Saartjie, steek hom. Triple 7 in front of Kalen is the Ford of Mr. Jordan. Pierre also getting a little bit of a traffic, but they all keep clear. Thank you very much. I say this is awesome that the guys can double check their position strategy on the left hand side. Watch out for the blue flags and also your map showing that somebody is catching you, and then lastly just checking on your radar where exactly how far you are away from the passing driver. Minutes, still 24 seconds between JP van Heerden and Kalen Mawa. That is going to be the deal breaker on who will be taking third position. And we had Shanahan, Mawa and JP for top 3, but Pierre is in the mix, keeping it together. Shane Kutzer moving up to 5th position after an incident or two. Well done. Bloody well done. John van der Walt hanging in there. Van Heerden catching up to Pierre a little bit, down to 12 seconds. More minutes to go. Ooh, there's a yellow flag in the chicane. Not too sure what that was about. 580, that is Mr. Gavin. Van Heerden keep picking up pace. 11 seconds behind Pierre Groenewald, and top 3 drivers still needs to pit, so this is going to be interesting. We are catching a little bit more traffic. Mr. J. Vosloo in front of him. Shanahan on the back straight. Is he going to go to the pit? No, he's still adding to it. Oh man. Fun times to follow. Daar's 'n bietjie ver, daai's 'n bietjie ver. Alan Mawa making another pass. Thank you very much. See you later. Ten more minutes. I'm not too sure when these guys are going to be pitting. Shannon into the shop. 180. Coming around a long bend. Pierre Groenewald has made the pass. On Vosloo. Van Heerden to follow, not far behind. Fantastic. A little bit of damaged scars over there. Looks like a piece of duct tape keeping the bonnet intact on the McLaren. Unfortunately, Dean, due to incidents, that is where you are at the moment. Keep on pushing, points is points. Righty, let's jump into these guys. Who is going to jump into the pits? No, he goes another lap. These guys are really pushing it to the last minute. Alan Mawa, 23 seconds. Oh, shooting over the chicane a little bit. We'll make the pass on Balderson very, very soon. 8 more minutes to go. Now to 18 drivers. I'm not too sure who has left us. Everybody has just got their rhythm sorted out by now. Arms are tired. Now 30 minutes is actually not that long, but behind the rig it can be long and frustrating if you're not focused enough for this session. Blue flag for Balderson. Another blue flag. He'll move out the way, thank you very much. For Kellen Mawa to make the pass. Come on guys, who's going for the pit strategy here? Pierre into the chicane. Klunk. Pit strategy, no, let's do another lap. Van Heerden over the chicanes. Look, more or less the same line. You jumping into the pit now, Chom? Let's go for another lap, why don't we? I hope that you guys know that they still got a pit to do. Unfortunately, I can't talk to the crew chiefs, but if I could, I would. Jane, well done again. Just keeping your nose clean after the first incident. Keeping the Lexus just on the tar road. Shanahan is on his 40th lap for the race. iemand moet nou kom pit, hoor. No jokes. Okay, these guys are all in the mix. Ron van der Walt still with the fastest lap of the race. Alrighty. 10 past 10. Nee, is lekker hier, man. Jock, wat sê Jockey? Lekker SPR. Ja, welcome. So far so good. We're just waiting for the last 5 minutes. Pit strategy for the first top 3 guys. There we go. Van Heerden jumps to the pits. Unfortunately, Ellen Mawa is in the chicane, and I'm hoping that is a dash and splash and dash, but it doesn't look like it. We've got Kellen Mawa taking back 3rd position. Is it a splash and dash? And there he goes. Unfortunately, Shane is also a little bit further down the track, so Van Heerden will hang on to his 4th position, sorry. I have to wait for this leaderboard to update. And we've got Callan making a pass when it's safe to do so. France. Righty, now the next question will be, it's 33 seconds between Pierre and Mawa. They got 3 minutes left of the race. Chom, maak die pit en maak die pit gou. You can do it. It's going to be tight, but you can make it stick. Shanahan jumps into the pits. 18 seconds in front of Pierre. No, Pierre is going for another lap. Pierre is going to cut it very, very, very fine. Shanahan in the pits. Kellen Mawa coming into the fast left-hander towards the chicane. Shanahan is jumping out the pits right now. Shanahan needs to get those tires back to warm enough to keep on pushing. Shanahan is in the first corner. Alrighty. Oh, where is Pierre going to be falling out after his pit stop? We got a drive-through penalty for Ruan. Unfortunately, I think he was pushing to catch up with Shane, maybe a bit too hard. Sorry, Mitchell. You need to take it now before it's too late. I'm not hearing this Lexus. I think the silencers are on the Lexus. I don't even hear it. There we go. Okay. Alright, Pierre. You need to make a pit strategy right now. So far so good. We've still got Shanahan going back to 1st position. chicane. But, yo, splash and dash. Do not compromise the pit strategy. Shanahan coming into the chicane right now. The question is Mawa, fast left-hander, to watch the chicane. Now the question is, Theo Groenewald hasn't stopped yet.
Leaders on final lap now.
Oh no, I want to say that unfortunately it did not work out correctly for them. Galen has just gained second position. And good racing with these top 5 guys up until the end. This has been an awesome race. Pierre Groenewald third, Galen Mawa second, Mr. Shanahan first position, another one in the bag. Congratulations on all 3 of you guys. JP, well racing, well racing. I think you kept the pressure on Mr. Galen as hard as you could. Shane Kutzer, 5th position. Team SBR doing very well tonight. And SBR also in the mix with JP van Heerden. Van der Walt, I'm not too sure if he's going to take that drive-through penalty or just going to stick it out. Mostert, two little privateers, Balderson and Jordan. 8th and 9th, well done so far. Unfortunately, Dean moving to the back due to an incident. But I think we really did well tonight. No pressure here. Unfortunately, Pierre, yeah. And there we go.
The leader has finished the race.
Well done, Mr. Shanahan. This has been awesome. Righty, let's quickly pop this one again. Alrighty, Kellen Mawa, everybody finishing up, finishing their lap, and driving back to the pits. Well, that is strategy. Fantastic. From here we'll have the driver interviews. Christo, thank you for watching the live stream, Mitchell. No problem. Good to have you watching at least. I hope you are enjoying the views. And I hope you approve of the quality that we have moved up to the next level. Alright, let's quickly do this. Make sure everybody jumps straight into the chat box for the interviews. Unfortunately, this will only be streamed on the YouTube channel and will not go over to Twitch for the interviews. Fantastic, everybody finishing up. There we go. That's the final results. And that is awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Everybody jumping back to the pits, finishing their lap. Great, great, great driving. Shanahan hanging in there. I think everybody had a little bit of pressure on the first 2 laps. Kalen snatching second position due to a pit strategy from Pierre. Van Heerden hanging in there all the way. Shane, after a mistake, back to 5th. Well done. Van der Walt, well driving. Mostert, Balderson, Jordan. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And the rest of the guys, just clean, fun racing for a whole hour and a half. And thank you again, and we will chat soon. Just a quick thank you to all our sponsors again: Cellular City, Legacy Emergency Specialists, Simulator Cave, La Heuse, and Virtual Assist Pro Solutions, hand in hand with MSA with tonight's race. Just a big, big, big thank you. Pom pom. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Alrighty, welcome back. Just had to make a little bit of a mic change again. Let's see if we are going to get the chat going. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Alrighty, Kalen.
Yes, sir.
Hello and welcome to our little chat group.
Thank you.
Oh man. Andre, jy het derde plek gevat met die Ford, né? Nee?
Dis hy.
Lekker, well done, my chum, well done. Lekker om
Dankie,
met julle te praat. Joe Biscuit sal seker meneer Balderson wees.
That's correct.
Oh, Joe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good racing. This is your first race with LNR and MSA, is that correct?
Did the Silverstone race a couple
did
weeks
you?
ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. All right, well, good. Well, that was good racing tonight. Meneer Mostert, first position in silver, welcome.
Sure, unbelievable.
Yeah, well done, eh?
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a good race.
Alrighty,
Yeah, it
then
was awesome.
we're still waiting for Pierre and Shannon to come and join us in the Pro Division.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Shanahan, wat sê Johan? Fantasties. Your Lexus colleague, waar is oom Peertjie? There we go. Meneer Groenewald?
Dis dors, gaan vinnig.
We can try and keep it as quickly as possible. I'm just as thirsty. I can guarantee you that.
Dis 'n uur en 'n half. My hol is nat.
I think everybody had a little bit of a sweat at a place
Mawa
they don't
was
like
just
it.
on me the whole time. He was not even funny. He's so quick, and I'm just, yeah.
Well, I'm glad somebody had the pressure on the Team STR Esports tonight. Alrighty, where shall we start tonight? Let's start with the silver guys. Meneer Mostert, take us through your race.
Well, it's actually amazing being here, but well done to the guys that kept the pressure on. Yo, really, it was nice and a lot of fun. Some mistakes, but no, it was good, and thanks for the pressure from the pro guys. Keeps us pushing.
Fantastic. Any decent battles that you had?
No, we had a lot of good battles. Yeah, I think I don't know. It was just I love this track, so it just felt like a slow but steady.
Fantastic. Joe, your second position, how was your race?
Yeah, I think it was nice and consistent. Had one racing incident. Other than that, all very clean. Some nice battles. And yeah, in the end, I think a little pit strategy came into play. And yeah, lucky to be here. Can't believe I made the podium for silver. But, yeah.
Congratulations again. Andre, your third
Thank you,
position,
thank
you also had a couple of battles and pushing hard from your side.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was a nice and clean race. First time making it to podium in silver. We're very happy about that. Yeah, I had Mostert at one stage, myself and him were going at it, and then Balderson as well. Balderson came flying past. I didn't really keep up with him. But yeah, it was interesting. I don't know, you guys, how many times did you change your tires? I did once, but the last 10 minutes I was sliding around. So, but yeah, fun, very fun.
Yeah, I think everybody had their own pit strategies worked out prior to the race. Mr. Pierre Groenewald, take us through that last 2 laps.
I don't know what about the last 2 laps really. I was more after the pit stop. I thought I worked out better, but I was a bit early. I thought like, okay, I undercut from Kalen Mawa. Yes, I thought like, okay, there I got it. And then I saw him. He was half, 3/4, almost a second a lap quicker than me. I couldn't get rid of him in the second half. And then we went through back markers, and I don't know if somebody bumped him, touched him, and then I got a 5-second gap again. I thought like, yes, this is my time to hold him off now. And yeah, he closed that so quickly, and then he pitted, and I thought like, did he short fuel to make it that go light? And it wasn't like that. So there goes my second place. So yeah, I had no more tires left at last 5 laps. I pushed so hard, I couldn't do any more. But he did so well. Yeah, that's my race.
Fantastic, and I think the pressure was on you guys, the top 4 guys, Van Heerden, Groenewald, Mawa, and Shanahan, all the way from the start. And Kalen, just take us through the start of your race as well.
Start was okay. Unfortunately, didn't get the greatest of starts. I saw Mr. Van Heerden was a bit slow off the start, so I was kind of stuck behind him. That allowed Shane Kutzer to get the jump on me, but luckily managed to hold it around the outside and just keep my 4th position there. Then I think within the first or second lap, Mr. Van Heerden made a bit of a mistake at the Degners. He kind of went a little bit wide. So I quickly made sure I just let off the brakes and just slotted my car into position there so I could get a hit into 3rd. Then most of that first stint sitting behind Pierre was a bit of a problem because I think my car didn't like the air behind him, because every time I got a bit too close, it just felt a little bit more light and didn't like that. So found myself making mistakes and having to drop back and then trying to defend from Van Heerden again, getting away from him and then catching up to Pierre and just seesawing that whole time. Pierre then pit quite a bit early. I presumed everyone was only going to use one set of tires in the pit stops. So I think ideal would have been to pit just after the 45-minute mark. But I saw he pitted a bit early, and I knew at the end of the race he'd probably have a little bit more tire wear than what we did. So when I saw Shanahan pit, I pit as well. Same, I think a lap later. I knew I had a bit more fresher rubber, and obviously Pierre would have had fresh rubber initially. When we came out, I think he was about 6.5 seconds ahead of us. Closed that initially, and a little bit of a rub-in, I think, with Joe Balderson, yeah. Luckily kept it out the ball, so it lost about a few bit of time. Then saw it was about a 5 second gap to Pierre again. I saw within 3-4 laps I was catching him quite quickly, and immediately I made the call to myself: look, you fuel to the end, you might as well pit now so that you clear air and not sitting behind Pierre. I don't have to battle. So did a bit of an undercut on the pit strat so that I could get some clear air, just pump in laps. I think I was running 2:02s most of that stint, and then end of the race when he eventually pitted, so I probably caught up about 6 seconds past him. So yeah, fairly measured race, but yeah, still trying to catch Shanahan over here. It's just one of those guys that's too far in front to sit back and just relax for the race. You have to keep pushing the whole time. So yeah.
Well, Kalen, thanks a lot for your feedback there, and yeah, well done in your second position there. Shannon, and the kids didn't keep you out the seat tonight.
No, luckily not.
Well done on another first position for you.
Wife took over.
Fantastic, and yeah, take us through that. I think you just had a little bit of a one or two close incidences with the slower guys in the backfield and going through and just keeping the Lexus nose on the road.
Yeah, stint one was quite nice. Tires felt good for the whole 45 minutes. Then yeah, second stint I struggled a little bit. I'm not sure. The tires didn't feel as well as stint one, and yeah, stint two it was difficult with the back markers. I think there's one or two of the new guys that maybe still learning where to let you pass, or maybe has a fright when you come up to them quite quickly. But other than that, that was okay, quite fun. Nice, relaxing. I didn't have to sweat the whole 90 minutes.
But I'm sure there was a moment or two that you did actually felt a little bit sweat.
Yeah, no, definitely bloody hot. But I was keeping track of everybody's time, so I was trying to look at the lap times they're doing. If someone puts in a purple lap, then I'll try to do a purple lap. But yeah, I just couldn't get a purple lap from Ruan tonight.
Yeah,
it's quite close to the lap times.
Yeah, he actually had a good lap in there from there. He just hanged on to, I think it was like 100 of a second faster than what you were doing there, Shannon. But well done. Well done to the pro guys, well done to the silver guys. And thank you again for joining the chat room for the interview.
Thank you very much.
Well done, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Alrighty. See you guys at the next race.
Sweet.
Thanks.
And
All right.
Cheers.